T-Top, top business American, king of the state. We rock on rapgrid.com. Make sure y'all check out my new video, Can't You Tell? And subscribe to the channel.
As far as Loaded Lux's lyrical ability, man, I feel like he's dope, man. I feel like a lot of people want the gray hoodie, you know, to look like he clucking on a nigga Lux back when he was on the Miles joint. And I feel like that would serve him to do, you know, much better in this climate in battle rap since it's such bar heavy now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's I don't think he's declined in his level of potency lyrically. I think it's just a different type of lyricism. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying this the other day where, you know, I think I write better than most of these dudes, but I won't get a lot of my, because it makes so much sense and because it's you know, perfectly worded and it's not just put out there exactly for you to grab onto it and move on to the next bar, it's not going to get as big a reaction, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Lux has been battling. I knew this was going to happen. Lux came out against Calico and he was a god, you know what I'm saying? But it was strictly because of his third round. It wasn't because of the first two. The first two was, you know, that was more traditional Lux, you know what I'm saying? If his third round was more like his first and second, he wouldn't have been put on the pedestal that he was. And I knew that the more he battled, the more people was going to realize he was human. But he's a different type of human, you know what I'm saying? Like, he writes differently, so, you know, he thinks differently. He doesn't try to think like any other battle rapper. And that's the thing that I respect about him. And, yeah, I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I don't think it was as dope as what everybody was saying. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, I write like that. But I don't think, I think it's better, and I think it's better than what everybody else is doing, and I think I appreciate it more than what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can say it's real. I keep it funky. I think it's real. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's set up different. It's a certain standard. It's a branded style of writing that most battle rappers have now. Even if they have their own style, it's a certain way you say certain bars, you know what I'm saying? A certain way you write them for crowds to get them. And it's like you know where the bar is going to be at. You know where the punch is going to be at. Lux is going to do that. So it's like people are starting to, I think they're starting to get used to his style because he's battling more, you know, than a Murder Mook or, you know, Iron Solomon or whatever.
Well, question for you. A lot of guys that are pegged as lyricists say, man, I've had this personal conversation with people. They say, Loaded Lux be tricking the fans. He used to say a bunch of complex words and make the sentence sound poetic. And people fall for it. Like, do you agree or disagree with that?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it funky, man. Like, he does have filler. You know what I'm saying? He does have filler. But I mean, I think he does trick the fans, man, in a sense where, you know, his package that he comes in sells the theme that he's going for, you know. So it's like, even though it may not be the most complex in battle rap, you know, it comes in a package that says I'm complex. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the audience is looking at it like from the gate, like this is supposed to be complex. It tells you it's complex, so it is complex, even though it might not be the most complex. The most complex thing I've heard in battle rap is this kid named Rupert Common. You know what I'm saying? Some nerd from Canada. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's really gonna give him that type of respect because he just looks like Screech from Saved by the Bell or Ilmac or at one point Remy D when he battled T-Dubbo. That boy, he left Earth. You know, he kind of sold it in the package as well, but like he just wasn't on that level of Lux. So, you know, he wasn't on the same platform as Lux. You know what I mean? So nobody really gave it any attention, and he battled a ridiculous version of T-Dubbo. So yeah, I think if the package that you come in sells what you're trying to do, And I'm pretty
in a battle, like Superstar today said, like he said, oh fuck SoCon up, you know, battle wise, presumably, and like I don't care.
Like you keep trying to push these rookies, push them, but they're pushing them off the cliff. You feel me? Way too early.